Lots of positives to take away from Liverpool's 3-0 win over Brighton today. They're through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. Before we get word from the boys here, our Mark Ogden was pitchside today and he caught up with Dominik Szoboszlai.
Hi Dominik, so since the Man City game you've won 2 games, 2 clean sheets. How important was it to bounce back in that fashion?
Well, for me only one. But yeah, I'm happy that the guys kept the clean sheet in Sunderland and also that they took the 3 points home. And yeah, that today was also a massive one, important going into the next round.
5th round of the FA Cup, so you're kind of beginning to see the path to Wembley now. How important is it to win a major trophy this year with the FA Cup?
Well, every season is important to win a trophy. We can say that in the Premier League we are out of the race, but there are 2 more campaigns where we can achieve something big, and that's our goal.
You say you're out of the race in the Premier League, but obviously you've still got a chance of top 4, so the season can still have a successful ending in 3 competitions at the moment.
Yeah, that's true, to be honest. But you was asking me about the trophies. To be on the top 4, that's necessary, to be honest, for a club like Liverpool, and we're gonna do everything that is possible.
From your own perspective, that's 10 goals in all competitions this season, and quite a few decent ones as well. So how do you rate tonight's?
I try to do my best every game, and if I have a chance to shoot, then finally I take the decisions to shoot, and sometimes I hit it good and it goes in.
This must be one of your best seasons goal-wise, though, because free kicks, goals all over the place.
Yeah, I guess I just want to keep going.
Thanks, Dominik. Cheers.
And nice stuff there. Okay. Yeah, Mark Ogden getting schooled by Szoboszlai in the interview. Luis Garcia still with us. Let me start with you though, Stevie, because for once it feels as though we've got a lot of positives to take away from a Liverpool showing.
Well, it's not very often this year that you can watch Liverpool and not feel stress. And there was no real stress today. You know, a couple of little spells, just a couple of minutes before half-time we had a couple of opportunities. And then maybe a 5-minute spell in the second half where at 1-0, Brighton looked as though they were sort of getting a bit of steam going. But other than those 2 little periods, Liverpool were dominant, in my opinion. Liverpool were the team on the front foot. They were the team that were creating. They were putting pressure on the opposition. They got the 3 goals. They kept a clean sheet. I mean, it's the kind of performance that you, this season, hope to see more often. But it's the kind of performance we've expected from Liverpool all season. So hopefully this is the start of some sort of consistent performance, because if they can produce what they did today between now and the end of the season, then they will qualify for the Champions League, in my opinion. And
speaking of producing today, the goods came from Milos Kerkez. It's obviously been a difficult season for him, but today did we see the player that was promised to Liverpool?
Absolutely. Listen, well, I know I have been critical of Kerkez, and I think that for the majority of this season so far, he's been a problem in the back 4. He has not affected Liverpool either in an attacking sense or in a defensive sense. And we've mentioned it on more than one occasion. So I think it's only right that we say today that in terms of what he's been producing, he was fantastic today. He was a terrier defensively. He was in good positions. He got close to people. He won the ball back. And then, of course, going forward, he's almost scored with a cracking volley. He set up Curtis Jones for his goal. I mean, what we saw from Kerkez, 100%, is the player that we thought Liverpool were getting. And today he showed us what he's capable of. So now, let's hope he's taking a step forward and he can get close to that sort of performance every time he steps on the field. And if he does, not just me, but every Liverpool fan will be more than pleased.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to silverware this season, the FA Cup has got to be a good chance for them right now, Luis Garcia.
Yes, definitely, because it's a massive competition. You know, they all love the cup there in England, and it's the closest that they are right now to touch the silverware. Let's not forget, in Champions League, it's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. The amount of quality and tough teams they are over there. Most of them from the Premier League that you've been struggling to get results is not going to put you in a good position, because you need that consistency. Because today we saw a couple of occasions in the last of the first first 45 and also in the beginning of the second one, where Brighton had the opportunity to get back into the score. And those opportunities, probably when you play later on in the Champions League against top teams, those are going to be capitalized and you're going to be punished. So I think the FA Cup is a real thing for Liverpool this season. And well, we had also Arne, the manager, talking about they're going to be focused on doing that. They have to play every single game as a final. They have to try and win every single game, but definitely having the option of winning an FA Cup and bringing it to the stands again, I think is a real option right now.
We're going to let you go now, Luis, but we're just wondering where you are in the world right now.
I'm in Malaysia, Kane, 6:20 in the morning, and looking forward to my team JDT to play on Tuesday in the Champions League. Big game.
Okay. Good luck to Luis Garcia's team.
What a
Gets around, doesn't it?
decision maker, by the way.
Absolutely, of course he is. Luis, thank you so much for being with us. We'll be hearing a lot more from Luis Garcia right here on ESPN FC, which you can catch every single day right here on ESPN+.